I've gathered 50 YouTube legends, and whoever leaves this group last wins $1 million for their subscribers.
All right, up. Not quite yet, Jimmy. What's that old guy doing over there? He doesn't belong. Clearly doesn't belong. Well, he kind of belongs because this was like an OG challenge for OG YouTubers, I should say. This was like a mini VidCon. This was back when VidCon was fun. This whole thing felt like a class/family reunion. And I got to see so many of my old friends that I hadn't seen in like 10 plus years. Like Jesse and Gina, fucking Matt Santoro, Mystery Guitar Man. I got to catch up with him for the first time in years. But there are also, I'm gonna be honest, there were some really interesting choices that I kind of thought, we're putting them in? They're getting in the box? All right, that's fine. Jenna Marbles. Okay, so someone asked Jenna Marbles. So I'm gonna do this a lot, by the way. Like, there's gonna be a lot, it's mostly pausing. I'm really not gonna watch this video. It's just gonna be me spilling the tea, giving you all the details, right? But someone in the chat just asked Jenna Marbles, when all of us YouTubers were in like the holding room, there's like a giant like locker room / green room, just a huge, it's the Motrin lounge or something. It's very funny. This video is sponsored by Motrin, which I find so appropriate because we're all like in our late 30s, 40s. We all have back problems. Everyone has like kids and shit. So we're all hanging out in the Motrin lounge. This is before they walk us into the cube. And by the way, that was a whole process. I'll tell you about that tonight. But while we're all hanging out, I'm talking with my friends and my little cliques and circles, and we're all wondering who the special guest is going to be. There's always a surprise. There's always a special guest. We were like, okay, in the middle of this challenge, some old school YouTuber's gonna pop out and be like, remember me? So we were all thinking like, okay, Jenna Marbles, maybe she'll come out of retirement for this. A lot of other people, myself included, thought, oh, Ray William Johnson, he might show. We all had our guesses, right? Like Ryan Higa. And you know what's funny? The surprise was that there was no surprise. No one popped up. No one showed up. There was no like, oh my God, it's bah, 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 bah. That never happened. No one could have predicted, oh, it's no one. So we all got because we were all like, there were so many rumors, so many like hushed whispers, like, oh, I think Jenna's coming. I think Jenna Marbles is Ray William Johnson. And everyone was wrong, including myself. So it was very funny. There's so many stories. There's so many things I want to tell you here. And before I continue, make sure you smash that stuff. Before I continue, I've seen a lot of people here in the chat, a lot of people online ask me like, what is Jack doing in a second MrBeast challenge video? And if you want to know like why I agreed to do this, it's quite literally because of you guys. I wanted so badly to win the $1 million for you. And FYI, just so there's no confusion, the prize wasn't like $1 million for us. It was always agreed upon that the $1 million would be for our subscribers. However, we wanted to, dole that out. So for example, spoilers, Phil DeFranco ends up winning the whole damn thing. And he announces that he is going to give away $20,000 to 50 of his subscribers, right? Which is terrific. And I agreed to do this because I thought, oh, I have the greatest way to give away $1 million to you guys. I wanted and still want so goddamn badly to do some kind of film festival where winners would get monetary grants, like maybe like first place gets $5,000, second place $1,000, something like that. I really wanted to give away the money in a way that would support up-and-coming filmmakers, content creators, a lot of you guys watching this right now. When I was presented the opportunity to be in another one of these, like trapped in a cube with 49 other people to win $1 million for my subscribers, I'm like, oh, easiest yes ever. I wanted to win that so fucking bad for you guys. And I didn't, but I got a lot further than I did last time because I did this same type of challenge 2 years ago in 2024. Actually, there was a point in this challenge where I'm like, oh, I'm going to win. I'm actually going to fucking win the $1 million for my subscribers. Like it's going to happen. And I didn't. Oh my God. I just noticed Ali A there right there. There he is. We'll talk about that in a second. Now, I want to point out that I, along with everyone else here, have been around for quite a while, which means I've done some dumb things over the years. Did I ever tell you about the time an energy drink sent me to the ER? Now, the smart move would be to make a doctor's appointment to figure out what happened. But I didn't want to deal with researching different doctors and waiting weeks for the next available appointment, so I never made one. Then another energy drink sent me to the hospital again. And that's when I realized I really need to make an appointment. Today's sponsor, ZocDoc, makes that whole process so much easier. ZocDoc is a free website where you can search and compare local in-network doctors, read reviews from real patients, and see actual appointment openings before you book. Maybe you're like me. Have you ever put off making an appointment just because you didn't want to deal with the call? Or any reason, really. With ZocDoc, you can see actual appointment openings and instantly book a visit. They have more than 150,000 providers across over 200 specialties in all 50 states, so it's super easy to find someone that fits what you're looking for. Appointments happen fast, usually within 24 to 72 hours, and you can even score some same-day appointments. Erin's pretty picky when it comes to doctors, so she uses ZocDoc to read patients' reviews and the doctor's bios. And because it's so easy for me to check and make online appointments, I'm less hesitant to go see a doctor about any concerns I have, which, being 20 years into YouTube, I've got a few. ZocDoc makes it so easy to find doctors who take your insurance. And best of all, it's free to use. Taking care of your health just got easier. Head on over to ZocDoc.com/JJJacksfilms to get started and check that appointment off your to-do list. A lot of these guys are my people, like Epic Lloyd, Casey Neistat, Tazon Day, so many people. I'm like, oh my God. You got the Corridor Digital guys, fucking Harley of Epic Mealtime, I see, Day Storm, so many people. I'm like, oh, I fucking love you guys. Yeah, let's go.
For their subscribers. These creators built YouTube into what it is
I'm sorry.
today. They're responsible for some of the most viral videos in history, and they're all going head-to-head for the first time ever to win $1 million for their subscribers.
Reunion. Some of these people I haven't seen for over a decade.
These are like the
That was me and Freddie. Like we got to we got chatting in the locker room, the Motrin lounge. And I hadn't seen Freddie Wong in probably around 10 years, something absurd like that. And I'm like, Freddie, congrats on the movie. How's that coming along? He's like, it's coming along good. We talked about his movie. It was beautiful. It was so nice. I had so many fun little moments in that little holding area, the Motrin lounge, just catching up with oh my God, Jesse Gita. How y'all doing? Let's chit the chat. I talked with Phil DeFranco. We were sitting on the bus ride over from our hotels to the fucking MrBeast warehouses. And we were talking shop. We were talking about Facebook and just catching up. Because I hadn't talked to Phil, man to man in fucking forever. So honestly, it was really cool chatting with all these people that I hadn't seen in so damn long. Dude Perfect. I had a fun convo with Dude Perfect on the plane. And Jimmy. I hadn't seen Jimmy in a long ass time. Marquez Brownlee. I had just seen him 2 years ago. Because we were also... Marquez and I and a couple of other faces in this video, we were also in the Cube 2 years ago for a very similar challenge. But it's always good seeing Marquez. I love his stuff.
and Kai Cenats, but of 10 years ago.
At least 10.
Let's see. Roman Atwood. What was Roman Atwood's thing? What was his... Was he a pranker? Was he a prankster? Which one's Roman Atwood? I forgot. He was pranks? Love me some prank guys, Oh yeah, there's Fruzy Tube on the left. I shared a nice long 90-minute ride from the airport in North Carolina, in Raleigh, to Greenville, where they put us up. And it was fine. It was fine. I will say this. I was terrified. I was actually this was me when I got in the car with Fruzy Tube. I was like, uh-oh. Does he remember me? And he did not. He did not remember me. And when he asked me for my name, and he was like, hey man, what's your name? And I said John. I didn't want to say Jack in case it would trigger anything. Yeah, I'm the guy that called you out for, that weird tweet or whatever. But no. I 1000% said, hey, I'm John. And I'm not wrong. It was totally fine. So it was cool. It's all good, man. So that was fun.
If you were to grab my computer when I was 17 and look at all the channels I subscribed to, it's basically this cube. When I was a small YouTuber, I tried to join FaZe and
We're going to time out real quick. I have a few stories here. I hope Harley doesn't mind me sharing this because it's so funny. But all this footage you're watching is us just entering the Cube for the first time. It's a lot of hurry up and wait. These types of shoots, they're all day shoots. They're 12, 14-hour shoots. Actually, I think they're usually longer for the MrBeast company, but because we're all in our 40s, essentially, it was only a 12 to 14-hour shoot. Before we're in the Cube, I'm hanging with Timothy Delgado, who's hilarious, by the way. So I'm hanging out with Timothy Delgado. I'm hanging out with Harley of Epic Meal Time. We all enter the cube, which is a whole process. They literally made us wear blindfolds. They made us like walk single file, kind of like prisoners, blindfolded into the cube. I guess they didn't show that in this video, but we're all like holding onto the shoulder of the person in front of us, trying not to like fall on our faces as they shuffle us from the holding area into this cube. They put me behind Rice Gum, you know? So I'm like, my hand's on Rice Gum's shoulder the whole time. And it's just so fucking bizarre. It's so weird. I was in like the music video diss track about Rice Gum. And here I am, single file, la 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 la. Oh, sorry. So fucking bizarre, right? Sorry, that's not what I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you what made me laugh harder than anything else that day. We just get into the cube. It's the start of a long day. And Jimmy, MrBeast, he's asking for us to like get in groups. So he's like, if you were on YouTube since 2006, come over here. So it's myself and a handful of other people so that Jimmy can get in and film a little behind the scenes thing saying like, these are the guys that built YouTube, you know, like stuff like that. And he does this with different groups of YouTubers, right? And then Jimmy, he asked like, all right, who was like a gaming YouTuber circa 2010 or 2011, whatever. So a big chunk of people come to Jimmy. And he films this thing to the camera. And Jimmy says, these guys right here, these guys were my childhood. Meanwhile, like I'm watching this, Harley's right next to me. And Harley whispers into my ear, yo, that childhood fucking sucked. I fucking start like cough laughing. It just caught me off guard in the greatest way. Like it was mwah, chef's kiss. Just a wonderful trollish thing to say. Like, yo, your childhood sucked, dude. Just a wonderful ad lib from Harley. Really solid ad lib. And I hope he doesn't mind me sharing that. It was wonderful. It was a fun day. It was a very fun shoot.
Phase and you didn't let me in.
I think we fumbled the bag there.
Can I join now?
What is that? Why Rice Gum is there? Because I'm sorry. When it's like the OG YouTubers and Rice Gum, I'm like, well, now what's he doing there? Can someone tell me like what would make Rice Gum a YouTube OG? Because apparently I'm ignorant. Bro is gatekeeping OG YouTube. I know. I am. Here I am saying like, would we call it Rice Gum an OG YouTuber? And that's very snobbish of me. You know, I don't mean to be snobbish, so I do apologize. I was just surprised. Like the night, then, oh, let me show you some pictures. The whole fucking day of travel of me flying from Burbank to Dallas to Raleigh and then driving from Raleigh to Greenville. Not a fun travel day. It was just a wash of a day. And then and I'm not complaining. I'm kind of complaining, but I'm old. I get to complain. Like, keep in mind, I've been flying. I've been in planes all day. I'm in a fucking shuttle, or I'm in a car for 90 minutes from the airport to the hotel. It's like 9 or 9:30 at night. When you get to the hotel, they're like, okay, in 20 minutes, we need you camera ready. We're gonna drive you over to the MrBeast building for thumbnail pictures and Glambot videos and all this stuff. And I'm like, you got it. But it's whatever. I mean, that's what you sign up for. This is me from the hotel to share with Aaron. I'm like, you know, I made it. I lived. I'm finally at the fucking MrBeast hotel, you know. But they're about to send me on a shuttle to take 1,000 pictures for the thumbnail, which they don't use because I'm not a big enough, like, I'm not a Casey Neistat. I'm not like, which is totally fine. They need options. That was a whole process too, all the pictures they took. So like, I'm talking to Aaron. And I'm like, oh my God, honey, they got Freddie Wong. They got JJJacksfilms. Remember him? He used to be funny. They got Mystery Guitar Man, Tay Fred. By the way, I spoke to Fred. Fred's a fucking sweetheart. Fred could not be a nicer guy. I don't think I ever actually spoke to Fred at all over the many, many years we've been on YouTube together until the MrBeast shoot. And I gotta say, couldn't be a more lovely fella. Fred, nothing but respect to you, sir. You're a legend. You're a legend for a reason. Like, he was just the nicest guy. And I was just, it was really refreshing. They say, don't meet your heroes. You can meet Fred. Fred's okay. He's a real one. And then who else? So like, Storm, yeah, I saw that. Jesse, Prank V. And then I saw Allie. I started to sweat. I started to be like, oh no. And why did I start to say, oh no? Because I made a couple of videos on Allie's reaction channel on JJJacksfilms. And turns out he's not a great reactor. So I was and there's a moment at the end of this video, at the end of the challenge, where all of the losers that have been eliminated for fucking hours, we all have to judge works done by the final 3 last standing contenders. And of course, Allie is one of the final 3. So I have to I'm like, all right, I don't want to be a dick, you know, but I'm not going to give him the fucking win. I think I did a good job being cordial with Allier. Let's see, ERB. I saw this and I didn't know. So Epic Rap Battles, that could have been Nice Peter or Epic Lloyd. It was the latter, just FYI. And he was lovely. I met him during breakfast on the day of shooting, and he was a sweetheart. We got to catch up. Like no time had passed. It was really nice. It was really, really nice. We were like, Lloyd, how you doing? You old so-and-so. Oh, yeah. Someone just said they got Big Spoon guy. They sure did. King Bach. Yep. King Batch. He was there. There's a little moment with me and King Batch in the video that we'll see. Can I be honest with you? My fat white ass took more pictures of the Wawa that they had there than the MrBeast shoot, because I am such a Wawa chud. I see a Wawa, my eyes get real like big and buggy, and my jaw falls on the floor, my tongue rolls out, I go awooga, humana. I love Wawa so much. Oh, I think I took a picture too because there was also a Sheetz next to it, which is like their sworn enemy. But I'm so fat. I took 2 Wawa pics outside and then one inside to tell Aaron like, oh, they got a really good Wawa here, honey. So I'm just East Coast trash. I love my Wawas. I was such a fucking happy boy. What the fuck is Wawa? Wawa is it's a hybrid gas station and convenience store. They have really good hoagies. You can fill up on a pump 12 or whatnot. They have snacks. Some of them are 24/7, which are great. Like, you don't have to talk to anyone. You just like go to these little touchscreen kiosks, punch in your order, get yourself a nice little Wawa hoagie. I am a Disney adult for Wawas, if that makes sense. So that was really fun. So like, this is the morning of the competition. I'm feeling good. I got my 8 hours of sleep. I got a little tread for like a little bit. Then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Then I waddled over to Wawa, got myself a hoagie and a coffee. You know, I was feeling fine. We all get shuttled to the MrBeast building. Here's the Motrin Lounge.
Martin.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, he's finally got kicks. JJJacksfilms.
What a loser.
JJJacksfilms.
No, I meant to pause it. I meant to pause on a Harley coming out from behind. There we go. I'll freeze frame. Yeah. Jump scare. We got fucking Harley Epic Mealtime stalking me. I didn't even notice that. I flipped the camera around. Boom, jump scare. He told me later, like, hey, you're going to want to check that video out. Got yourself a nice little surprise. Love this dude. He's a funny guy. So at one point, we were all made to stand or sit in front of our lockers as they yelled out instructions to us. They're like, all right, YouTube legends. We are going to line you up. If you hear your name, please step out in line. So I was like, oh, let me put on the 0.5, get a nice little picture of all us cute little YouTubers here. DDR. Yeah. So the Motrin Lounge had a fucking DDR extreme. It was decked out. There was like, what the fuck else was there? Why did I take 4 pictures of this shit like a child? Ooh. Another one I took too. I'm so stupid. All right, I got a close up of the fucking sports cars, luxury cars. All right, let's actually play the video.
At one point, you were the 5th most subscribed to channel on all of YouTube.
Yeah, I'm probably the biggest fall off in this whole box.
Maybe.
Yo, look at that hunchback behind him. Who the fuck is this hunchback behind Harley?
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm probably the biggest fall
Hey,
off
dude,
in
why don't you like straighten your, that's embarrassing. That's a head dent in my spine. But I do like how humble Harley is
this whole
here.
box.
Maybe ever.
I think ever.
Fred here was the first channel to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
If they haven't unsubscribed by now, they deserve 1 million.
You guys watch.
So Fred was a sweetheart. Oh, here we go. I'm pretty sure this is the group of people where Jimmy was like, these guys were my childhood. And that's when Harley like whispered to me and said, yo, that childhood fucking sucked. And I like lost my shit.
Fortnite videos, but back in the day, we used to watch Call of Duty videos. These guys ran YouTube 15 years ago. Chad is one of the co-founders of YouTube. It doesn't become more legendary than that.
So funny story with Chad here. Me and Chad, it's just the two of us at some point in the cube, like early on, before the games start. And I'm looking down at the floor. So the whole floor below us is a screen. The whole floor is a giant screen because they would have to change up the aesthetics and the presentation for every little mini game and challenge we would play, right? So I'm looking down, it's a big YouTube logo. And I'm like, isn't this crazy? I say some, I don't know, some very like what weather we're having today, equivalent of conversation, of small talk. I'm like, this is insane. Look at this. And so Chad, looking down at the YouTube logo, said, yeah, man, crazy to think that I designed that. I did a double take, you know, whatever that would look like. Pretty much the equivalent of, say that again. Like, what? Chad designed the fucking YouTube logo. And I had no idea who I was talking to up until that moment. So it was really cool. It was kind of insane, actually. I had no idea. This is actual YouTube royalty. Like, fuck subscribers and everything. This is one of the guys that built YouTube and made it what it is today. So that was really cool. And and he did it in like the humblest way too. Not to like flex or anything. Just like actually in awe of like, I can't believe I designed that. And I went, what? It was really, and then we started talking about like what he actually does. Because he mentioned he had a gaming channel. I'm like, oh, I did, you know, I had no idea that this is one of the fucking building blocks of YouTube himself.
Created the stage and they brought the talent.
Without these creators, I wouldn't be where I am today. So to celebrate us hitting 500 million subscribers.
Can't believe it. He did it. The son of a bitch did it. He hit 500,000 subscribers, which is kind of crazy to think because there aren't even 1 million people on the fucking planet. Kind of wild, but the boy did it. 500,000. Can we give it up for 500,000 subredos, baby?
This is my way of giving back to those who inspired me.
If you didn't make YouTube, I'd be working at Walmart right now.
Which is such a flex. Sorry, the fact that he's like, my way of giving back. No hate at all. But I do like that he's like, my way of giving back is by trapping 50 OG YouTubers into a cage in Nowheresville, North Carolina, make them all come to me. There was actually a moment. There's a moment like in between the challenges, right? I'm still in the cube. There have been a few rounds of eliminations. So we have a nice little lunch break. You know, I'm sitting down. Someone's next to me. I forget who is next to me. But he said, the fact that all of us are all here in North Carolina, if that's not a testament to how, like, non-essential it is for YouTubers to be in Los Angeles anymore, I don't know what is. And I went, yeah. No kidding, right? Hit the nail on the head. It's just, it used to be such a prerequisite that if you wanted to be a big YouTuber, you got to be in, you got to be in SoCal. You got to be in Southern California. You have to be in Los Angeles, right? That's why I made the move in 2010, because all the big YouTubers lived in Los Angeles, California. And that's just not the fucking case anymore. Now, this fucking MrBeast guy is so big. He's like, no, I'm not going to go to Los Angeles. I'm going to make you all come to me. And so many people did, myself included, right? It's just, it's insane to really think about.
All right, let's get this started. Change the floor. Oh my God. In front of you are 5 Lamborghinis. One of
This was a really cool moment. When the curtains dropped, that was my like 10 Cybertrucks in a basketball court moment. That's when I'm like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I signed up for. It was so bizarre. Oh, Southwest. Okay, someone just said not again. Southwest 202 just said not again. I screamed that. Once we were allowed to take our blindfolds off, I did a whole thing where I looked around and screamed, not again. And they didn't leave it in the video. Probably because it was cringe. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Which is made of cake. To move on, just
Wait, who said, oh, that's cool? Who said that?
of cake.
Is that me? Holy shit. Wait, hold on. Look at this four-eyed balding fuck's lips. I think you can, I didn't realize you can hear me talk. I go, oh, that's cool. Like a fucking tourist.
Lamborghinis, one of which is made of cake.
Yo. I had no idea.
Just choose one of the real Lamborghinis. Oh, they're going.
To be fair, this was a really tough challenge because it was very hard to distinguish which one was the cake Lamborghini. They all look the same. So we're all looking at like sheens and glosses, like what's reflecting, which cars aren't reflecting. I got lucky. I like pressed myself up against the glass to like get a really good look. And I'm like, I think that one's a little duller than the rest. So I think it's cake. But we were all gaslit into thinking we were in the wrong line because one of these lines, one of these columns gets completely eliminated. That's the game, right? You don't want to be in the cake line. And I think 4 is the one. So I'm in 5. So I was kind of close, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure 5's clear.
Even let me finish. Well, be careful which spot you choose, because if you choose the cake Lamborghini, you'll be eliminated. 5 looks like cake. 5 totally looks like cake, no?
I'm gonna go 3.
Wait, 3 is not cake? It's gotta be 4. I think it's 4. Bro, I cannot tell. I can't either.
We were all second guessing ourselves, and we were trying to like fuck with the lines next to us. So like I'm in line 5, which is safe, and we're all trying to taunt line 4 right next to us, which is cake, but no one knows for sure. We're all like, it could go either fucking way. People in line 4, once they did realize that the car was cake in line 4, they're like pleading with us. They're like, you guys might want to switch with us. Like they tried so fucking hard. It was hilarious. It was really funny. With the gift of hindsight, you can almost tell that 4 is cake just because like, oh, is that frosting? But it was also like, there was pressure. You really couldn't tell. And these cars were all like 100 feet away from us. That's something that this video doesn't really convey properly, just how far away all 5 Lamborghinis were. Plus, there's a whole giant wall of glass in front of us, you know, between us and the cars. So a lot of things were not working in our favor.
No, 4. I think 4 is cake.
And Captain Sparkles, he's the car guy. So like, and I know he's the car guy. So I feel like at some point I was like, yo, you can tell me, boss. But he's in the losing line, I think. Yeah, he's in line 4. He actually may have, ironically, I think he lost this round.
I can't tell.
4. I think 4 is cake. Yeah.
I think it's 2. Not 5's cake.
How you feeling about number 3?
I feel good.
3 doesn't look like cake?
No. Why you say it like that? There is no way to tell.
There are ways to tell.
Yeah?
Oh, speaking of Sam, and I think it was Sam and Nico, the Corridor Digital guys. I went to them. They were the first guys I talked to in this challenge. I'm like, you guys you're special effects experts. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? And I forget what they said. I feel like I was already in line 5 by then. But I was like trying my best. I'm like, I'm not getting eliminated the first fucking round. I'm going to win the $1 million for my subs. I am not getting eliminated this early on. You had to you had to lock in. That's what the video doesn't convey. You had to pick a spot in line fucking early. And I knew that. I was like, just pick one that looks like a car and go. So I picked 5. I was like, looks like a car. Stood in 5.
Jimmy, I have a red Lambo and I
worked.
can't tell.
Whoever did this,
I love that. I love that. Fucking one of the phase guys. Jimmy, I have a Lambo and I don't even know. Hell yeah, dude. I do too. Mine's in the shop, but I totally know Lambos. You know, what can I say? Love it.
They all look so real.
I don't know anything about Lamborghinis or cars.
Yeah.
But I know cake. Number 2 is looking particularly delicious.
There's something about the reflection of number 2,
Which line was he in? He might have been in line 4, which is the cake line, which is sad.
which is where I am.
Oh, okay. So Casey, he's fucking on his belly. A lot of people did that. Like, I think Freddie, at one point, like, a lot of people were, like, on, like, all 4s, just, like, peering through, like, huh? Is that... Just trying to find any evidence of one of the cars either being real or being cake. Like, is it glossy? Is it matte? It was a tough challenge. It was a very, I kind of lucked out. I lucked out in all the challenges I won, if I'm being honest.
It gives me great concern.
Which were 3.
It's 4, Jimmy, it's 4. The windows are not as shiny as the other ones. They're not reflecting the light as much as the other ones.
The windows are like not quite right. Something's off.
Are we cooked on 4?
I think we are cooked on 4.
Yeah, that's...
And when Corridor Digital got off their spot for a closer look, somebody noticed. And
So this line switching, like, it kind of like the video describes, it happened once and then many times over. Like, once someone broke the dam, everyone started switching lines. And meanwhile, I'm in line 5, looking all around, like, just, you know, like, fuck, man, shit.
took the opportunity.
Oh! Wait! He took it.
Oh, that's fine.
I can't believe you've done this.
Which sparked Roman Atwood to steal a spot, followed by Dude Perfect.
Yes! 4's cake. I just got saved.
Which led
Which he's right. 4 was indeed cake.
to Philip DeFranco stealing a spot.
Oh, snap! Is everyone good with their picks?
Yeah, anyone want the cake line?
It's so true. There was a point. There was a point where line 4, they all knew, like, fuck. Before the reveal, there was a point where line 4 was like, oh, we're about to lose in the first round, aren't we?
Let's find out which one of you will be eliminated. Is it 2? Wait, which one? Which one? Which one is it?
Mine is not cake. It's gonna be 2.
What I don't get is how you wheel in 5 hydraulic presses into one building. I don't get it. Especially presses large enough to crush a car. It's absurd to me. It's really funny how much the cake one looks like cake now that I look at it from this angle. 4, if you look at the car under 4, like it's very funny how it's like, oh yeah, that's absolutely cake. But that was not the vantage point we all had.
Oh no! Oh no, it's full! It's full!
Wait, was I jumping around?
Oh no!
Did I jump like a little chud?
It's full! It's full!
Where am I? Where's that little white boy? Oh, I think that's me. Yeah, okay. I do a little clap. Where? I tried hugging someone. Here you go. I'm high-fiving this dude. All right.
We knew it was the wrong one, but we were trapped here!
It all looks kind of tasty, so I didn't know.
No, you have all
Poor
now
Fred.
been eliminated.
Poor Fred. Too early.
And for those of you that remain, your teams for the next game have now been decided. Change the floor!
It's so sad all these people died. I agree, Borby. So sad. So fucking sad.
You are now all teammates. I think you can tell.
Okay, oh yeah, so the water bottle flipping challenge. I thought I had this in the bag. I was like, oh, I'm pretty good at this. I'm in my group and I'm like, guys, let me go. I swear to God, I said this. I said, let me go early. I was practicing this earlier on the floor because there's so much downtime in between challenges for these Beast games, right? For these videos, there's so much downtime. So while they're like, they're setting up the next one, they're cleaning up the previous one, there's a lot of downtime where you just kind of sit and chat and chill and do nothing. They wheel in porta potties, everyone pees their brains out. So while we had downtime, they give us water. They give us, you know, water bottles. And like I'm sitting on the floor trying to pass the time and I'm doing the thing. I'm doing like the whoop. And I got a few like whoop, land, whoop, land, whoop, land. So when they reveal that the next challenge is water bottle flipping, I'm like, oh, put me in, coach. I think I got it. And I actually struggled when it was my turn at the table for my team. I struggled quite a bit. Jackfilm, what are you wearing? I'm wearing what they gave me. I'm wearing the outfit they gave me for, I thought it was only appropriate, you know, for the fucking, for the Beast challenge. It was only appropriate, no?
We're gonna be taking a trip down memory lane. What are some other big trends that help shape YouTube?
Ice bucket.
Cinnamon challenge. Bring it on in. We can't do it.
Phenomenal hero shot of Alex Wasabi. Phenomenal hero shot. Like, look at that. They gave him a full, like, 3 seconds in slow-mo. Like, you can't ask for better footage.
Video without water bottle flips.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
Arguably one of the biggest trends in YouTube history.
I'm so cocky. Hold on. You can see me.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, we got, yeah. I'm like, yeah, guys, let me go first. I can flip this shit real good. Fucking idiot, loser. You're so wrong. I struggled. I was one of the worst people on my team in my little quadrant. And I'm like, I'm the dude that thinks he's on the fucking team. Like, I got this. I love water bottle flipping challenges. I'm so good at those.
The first 3 teams that have all 10 players land a water bottle on this table will move on. The final team
Everyone
will
was
be
practicing.
eliminated.
As you could see, everyone was fucking practicing.
Always something, Jimmy. All right, go. Okay, who's gonna? Oh, all right.
So there's not much to report on this one other than, oh, there I am. There's not much to report except I did not know that Tayzonde kind of ate shit running into the, I did not know that, but I kind of get it. I get the panicked reaction because we were all just like, no one wants to be eliminated. No one wants to be the reason their team lost. So he like dove and no one realized it, or at least a lot of people didn't realize this at the time of the challenge. You'll see it. You'll all see it. It has a fucking highlight.
I'm behind. You're good, Roman. No sweat. Got it. Yeah. Every team is on the board with 1. Yeah. Blue pulls to the lead. Oh, let's go.
The teamwork was incredible. Casey, we were all like, every team was so laser focused. Every team was so supportive of each other.
Let's do it. I grew up watching your vlogs. They're a big inspiration for me.
Jimmy, you're distracting me.
Casey, you're letting childhood me down. You were my hero when I was a kid. Why can't you land a water bottle flip? There we go.
That kind of pressure sucks, man.
Come on, let's go.
Look at that. They made it look like I got him the first try. I did not. I was on the fucking struggle bus.
This is Lloyd from Epic Rap Battles of History. Bro, we used to jam out to those in my middle school.
Yeah, we all jammed.
Got it.
I love it. You're not even like paying attention. I know that. I can relate to that so hard. Like when you're panicked and you're not really paying attention to what someone's screaming at you. You're like, yeah, we all jammed. Like, that's not a natural thing to say to someone, but it is when you're like panicking, like, yeah, we all jammed. I love that.
We're back in this now, but Orange only has 1 left.
There we go. Orange team is moving!
Okay, hold.
Elephant toothpaste.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had the elephant toothpaste. Like this was kind of this wasn't the most dazzling challenge. So they tried to dress it up with the elephant toothpaste going off for the teams that completed the challenge. You can't really top crushing Lamborghinis under hydraulic presses. You can only go downhill from there. And when the next challenge is flip the bottle, it's like, and there's some nostalgia at work, like, oh yeah, I'm a member, but it's also like, I don't know, man, we're kind of putting lipstick on a pig or whatever. But it was, the tension was real. One thing that was super, super heightened and real was the tension.
Keep going. 2 more teams still move on. Green is at 7 now, back to back, and pink is right behind them.
Chocolate rain.
I will say, incredible edit. It's an incredible edit. The usage of chocolate rain right as he nearly concusses himself. Bravo, Vince. Half the room, half the fucking cube was oblivious to like what just happened, but like he almost really injured himself. And it's just one of those like, can you blame him? Because you're just trying to dive back to your corner. It was that cutthroat. It was that close.
Are you good?
What a legend.
You sure you're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
What a fucking legend. Tay's a good dude. Tay's a fucking good dude. He's a smart dude too. He's a legend for a reason.
Ava, you have to land this now if you want to give your team a chance.
Yo, guys, hurry up, man. Tick.
More flick! More!
Rice gum, who the fuck is that helping? Can you imagine? Hurry up, guys. Tick, tick, tick. Oh, thanks, dude. Got it. Sorry. I didn't realize we were being timed. Jesus, what a... I'm sorry. Why is he there? You know, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
Flick! It's not flipping enough!
Right there.
You got this!
Green has 1 left.
Is this more stressful than reporting the news?
Yep.
Pink has 2 left.
Flick it more!
Oh, you missed the table. You got it, Devin?
So stressful.
Last
So
one.
stressful.
Got this?
Oh, this guy was awesome. This guy, JC here. So he was also in the ride from the airport to the hotel. We're like chatting up. I was unfamiliar with who this JC person was. So we're like chatting, like, what do you do? Oh, what do you do? And we're chatting up like, ha, ha, ha. It's like 9 at night. We're driving through Nowheresville, North Carolina. My eyes light up because I go, oh, dude, it's a Wawa. And I turn to JC. I'm like, you fuck with Wawa, man? He's like, no, what's that? So I spread the good news of Wawa to him. I tell him all about their hoagies and, you know, how you gotta go. It's a great way to just like kill an appetite or satiate an appetite late at night, blah, blah, blah. Hours later, after the big photo shoot and everything, I'm back at the hotel and I make like the midnight trip to the Wawa, my Mecca, my church, my house of worship. And I grab a big fucking sandwich because I'm starving. As I'm walking out of the Wawa store at midnight, who do I see making their way in but my boy JC? So we have a whole like, and I go, you went, my man. So I talked my new friend JC into visiting a Wawa for his first time. And so like that was a big mustard moment. I felt like I actually did something, you know, like I kind of won the $1 million there. Anyways, this guy was cool as hell. I fuck with him. And I didn't realize he's the last, sorry, I totally forgot. He's the last person on our team to nail it. I'm like, my man, let's go, JC. Cue the elephant toothpaste, you know, hell yeah.
If you land this, your team moves on.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
Let's go.
Also terrific at it. Just like that, Team Blue is out.
So many of you, I grew up watching, and it's like, I hate seeing you lose. Oh! Whoa! Switch the floor back. I'll give you some time to chill.
All right, so we have some chill time. We have some downtime. It was a lot of hurry up and wait, right? It's a lot of like, there's a lot of downtime. So like they set up a challenge, we do the challenge, and when it's over, then there's like an hour of downtime. We're all just kind of like chilling to ourselves. And this was the case 2 years ago when I was in the glass box previously.
Challenge you're gonna throw at us next.
Whatever it is, we're ready for it.
Oh yeah, right. There's a whole thing, right? So everyone's trying to guess, like now that we know the theme of this, you know, cube thing is old school, old ass, like relevant YouTube challenges, like hydraulic presses and water bottle flipping. So we're all thinking like, oh, it's gonna be the cinnamon challenge. Floor is lava. A lot of people said floor is lava, and spoiler, they were right. That would be another one. But we're all trying to figure out like, what's the next one gonna be? I thought like hot knife. Remember that? Remember like 1,000-degree knife? I thought that was gonna be something. And it wasn't. That was never a thing.
10 would be incredible. Yeah. Winning just seems a bit unfathomable right now.
I think that I would worry about Allier and Jelly.
Hey, everybody, can
I didn't catch that the first time. That's really weird that Phil said he's worried about Allier and Jelly, because that's really weird. They're in the top 3. That's so fucking weird. How did he know?
have you around the money? This next game requires a little bit of setting up. Bring in the curtains.
Oh, man.
Huh?
It sounds like a freaking train is here, literally.
Whoa, my first soundbite. But it did. So like, this was a weird part. So like, everyone's like up against the walls. They have these, they draw the big black curtains. No one can see shit. My strategy, by the way, was so different from last time. I'm like, no more contacts. Don't wear contacts, old man. You're going to wear glasses. You're going to see it through. You're going to win the fucking challenge. I got my 8 hours of sleep this time. Last time, 2 years ago, I did not. I pulled a fucking all-nighter, and I wanted to get eliminated last time. This time, I'm like, nope. We're gonna win the $1 million for the subs. We're gonna do it right. But like, anyways, back to the relevant moment at hand. So like,
literally,
we're all like sitting, like they're making these big, loud ass noises. When I said it sounded like a train, that's not an exaggeration. I'm not playing it up to the camera at that point. It sounded like they were moving something in. I think they were playing a lot of noises and sounds to mask with the following challenge, which is bringing in hundreds of mannequins, quite literally. They were playing crazy loud fucking choo-choo train ass noises. That's not a lie.
Was it like a hearing it challenge?
I feel like they're making noise just to make noise.
I think they're messing with us.
We've been hearing weird sounds.
It was like clang, 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 clang. It was like they're building scaffolding around us, which wasn't the case, but it was very weird.
Honored to be considered a YouTube legend. It feels like some sort of weird high school reunion.
I remember when 5 million subs was the biggest deal. You're at 500 million subscribers. How does that feel, Jimmy?
It feels surreal.
It's crazy. He hit 500,000. That's crazy. Jimmy, the first dude to hit 500,000 subs. Can we give it up? That's fucking absurd. That's more people than there are on Earth, dude. That's crazy. He fucking did it.
It doesn't feel real, to be honest.
What is going on?
Yeah, that's what I said. 500,000. 500,000 subs. No one else has done it.
I know that.
I don't know, but I'm nervous.
Are you guys ready for the next game? Yeah! Come on. Behind this curtain are hundreds of mannequins. Whoa. What? When the curtain drops, you have to identify which 5 of these mannequins are actually
billions of bobcats.
People. The first 15 of you to enter your answers correctly, move on.
Okay, so this one I kind of cheated on a little bit. Just so you guys know, I have to come clean. I have to come clean with my soul here. I cheated on this one a little bit. I looked at some of my teammates' answers over their shoulders because I wish you knew how dead set I was on winning this fucking game. I had the hindsight of being in the 2024 Beast Cube challenge, and I said to myself, never again. So yeah, I cheated a little.
Isn't the Harlem Shake copyrighted?
We reached out and we got the rights.
So that was like that was a planned line. They said, can someone say the line, isn't the Harlem Shake copyrighted? Just so they could make a big deal out of they got the rights. So which is funny, like that's fine. But that was scripted, just so you guys know. So we immediately, once we knew the challenge, we immediately broke off into teams. And I was on a really smart team. I think Marcus Brownlee, Linus Tech Tips. Linus was kind of like the captain of our team. Linus kind of like took charge, and I'm glad he did. He did a really good fucking job taking charge. Because there were so many mannequins, we spread our team of however many people, 15 I think. We spread our team of 15 out as evenly as we could. We had assigned spots around the cube, like a clock. Like I was like 4:30 o'clock, whatever, for example. And we would look at our little range of vision and on our little iPads, try to write down numbers if any of the mannequins were moving. But they moved so subtly, it was really fucking hard to tell. I actually never saw a mannequin move ever. And I was looking. So this was a very difficult challenge, but we had a strategy. As soon as you found a mannequin, you would punch in the number on the mannequin, like labeled on the mannequin, and then run back to a predetermined spot. We had a corner. Our team had a corner, so we'd all run so that we could all copy off each other's, like, you know, numbers, right? And if we had all 5, someone would scream a safe word. And I wish I could remember what the code word was, which in hindsight is kind of stupid, because if someone's screaming something, then the other team's going to come and run, which did happen. We did have some stragglers. We did have some cheaters from the other team try to come in and actually succeed in stealing our numbers. So I don't really feel bad for cheating, but at least I stole from my teammates and not from the other team. But this was all very heavily coordinated and planned.
Everyone sweeps in a...
Yeah, it was totally, yeah. So Linus is taking in charge. So he's like, everyone sweeps. Like, he had this whole plan. He had this beautiful plan that ended up fucking working.
clockwise direction, so that way we're not duplicating.
Don't worry, I'll give you my correct numbers.
Now, why do you laugh like that? Why is he still laughing like that?
Play the Harlem Shake.
And he was sneaky. King Batch was sneaky, and it worked. Oh, some other fun note. We actually saw this twice. They did this challenge to us twice, kind of. The first time, they dropped the curtains. We're all like, whoa, mannequins. Like, we didn't see that before. And so we do the challenge. They play the song. They play the Harlem Shake, and we're all punching in numbers on our iPads. But there's a problem in the there's some kind of communication error in the iPads. As we're punching in the numbers, like, they're supposed to turn red or green if you punch in a right or incorrect number. It wasn't working. So they're all like, all right, guys, come back, come back, come back, cut, come back. And they closed the black curtains all over again. And they had to shift where the actual dancers were. They had to reassign the 5 dancers, give them new numbers, because they didn't want to reuse them, because we saw who the 5 dancers were. So we all had to pretend we were seeing it for the first time, when in actuality, we actually saw the whole challenge twice. Just a little magic there. It's just, I gave you a peek behind the literal curtain. Thank you.
That are spread out looking at all the mannequins.
I don't know why, like, I didn't see shit. I didn't see a goddamn mannequin move, and I'm looking. They're so subtle. I did not see anything. I was totally relying upon the observance of my fellow teammates. Completely reliant upon, like, who'd you see? Oh, okay. Oh. Like, my little tablet in hand, like, is that 48? Okay, thank you. Like, so reliant on everyone else. I kind of weaseled my way past this challenge, if I'm being honest.
Get out of here, Rice.
Of course, Rice is trying to snipe into our fucking group. Absolutely not.
How many do you guys have?
Of course.
Yep.
Oh, look at this fucking hunchback.
Remember this song?
Bro, I'm just taking answers off people.
What is it?
With groups working.
I hate to say it, but same.
But their teammates weren't the only ones trying to copy their answers.
Look at that. Look at everyone coming in. Everyone was coming in. Both teams became one. All 30 people are like, what's up? What's up? Oh, yeah. 98. Okay, yeah. So fucking funny. Oh, that's a really funny shot in hindsight. That's very funny.
4 spots remain.
42.
Yes, come on. Hey, we did it. Let's go. Come on, Tay.
Plugging in mannequins.
You weren't on their team.
No, I saw them do number 42, popped it in, green.
That's why Allier made it to the top 3. Can hardly blame him.
I wasn't on their team either. I stole it from them.
They took your
Can't blame him either.
I did. I ran that
And so did Jelly.
Oh my god!
Reveal the mannequins.
Oh yeah, so then these poor mannequins, the 5 people who were not mannequins but actual, like, people in mannequin clothing and costuming, they danced for like a solid 20 minutes.
Steven. Ladies and gentlemen.
Sore ass loser.
It was close. It was epic. It was epic. The Vanos crew. We're all out.
We're down to the final, I think we're in the final 15. Spoilers, I'm about to get eliminated. But I made it to the final 15, which is a lot further than I got last time, 2 years ago in the previous challenge. So I somehow advanced past 3 challenges. I weasel my way into the top 15. At this point, this chud right here is thinking, I think I got a shot at this thing. I think I got a chance here. I really am. I'm kind of like gassing myself up a little bit by this point. I'm like, holy fuck, if I made it this far, I'm going to win the $1 million for my viewers. I'm going to actually fucking do it. I'm actually going to do it. And spoilers, he did not do it. He did not do the thing.
Let's jump into the next game. Are you guys ready? Top 15, how's it feel?
Oh, I love that fucking piped in crowd noise. Yeah, you know, the stock sound effect of kids baseball game audience sound effects. So good, right? You hear that? Hold on, I'll play it again.
Top 15, how's it feel? What do you say we eliminate another 9 of you? Oh, wow. Bring it in!
Oh, and I'm actually really mad. So, like, Another thing they didn't show, there was so much downtime. As I keep saying, as I keep stressing, there's so much downtime between challenges. The video makes it look like, oh, it's just one right after the other. It's like, all right, we're done with the water flip. Now it's time for the mannequin. Okay, mannequins are done. Now floor is lava. It's edited to make it look like, bam, bam, wow, they're not giving these guys a break. We had like a long ass, we had a lunch break. We had a really nice break where Jimmy came and just kind of like sat and chilled with us. And we all, like the 15 of us, just like talk shop, you know? After lunch, no one knows what the next challenge is. We really don't know. We're all still guessing. And a lot of people are like, floor is lava, floor is lava. Those people ended up being exactly right. But no one knows for sure. We're all guessing like, you know, what's the next challenge gonna be? And my old ass is like, I don't know, but I wanna be nice and limber for it. I go in a little corner of the cube so I don't like bother or upset anyone. And I start doing these like, these stretches, just stretching the old hammies, the old hamstrings, right? And then someone comes up and says like, hey, can I stretch with you? You seem to know what you're doing. Can you like teach me? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And then like 3 other people or 4 other people came, including Phil, funny enough. And so I lead a little yoga class because I do a fair amount of stretches, you know, as you get older, they become more important to do. I led like a whole little class on these stretches I do before I go for my runs. And so it was really cute. It was a fun little moment of me teaching, leading a little class of like 3 or 4 people into stretches and such, because I didn't know what the next thing was gonna be. Is it gonna be an endurance thing? Or I didn't know, but whatever it was, I was gonna be ready for it. So it was really fun. It was cute. And they didn't include it, but like, you know, I totally get it.
And up next, floor is lava.
This fucking chud on the left is overacting so hard. Bro thinks he's doing something. What the
flip? You know
flip?
the deal. If you touch the lava.
What a loser. I want to kill him. I hate him. Who led him on?
But here's the twist. I need you to handcuff yourselves into groups of 3. What? Choosing your team is entirely up to you.
So everyone just chose like who they're next to. There was no, I don't think there's actual coordination because we're already on this narrow foam strip of land. We're not going to risk like, oh, excuse me, pardon me. Oh. We're just like, you and are you go for, all right, let's do it. Handcuff us. Like we didn't really have much choice. So next to me on my left was Daystorm. He's a big, tall dude. On my right is Matthew Santoro. And I'm in the middle. I'm sitting bitch. I'm the guy in the middle.
But it could decide your fate in this game.
I'm going with Allie all the way.
I'm good with you guys.
Yeah, I'm down.
Where's us right now?
I didn't have a fucking choice. Like, I'm down. What was I supposed to say? Nah, I'm good. I'm literally on the end there. Like, I can't be like, nah, I'm going with this guy. Talking to the wall.
Positions are locked.
Okay, so here's my team. All right, so there I am sitting bitch betwixt Maddie and Destorm. I will give Matthew Santoro a lot of credit here. According to my memory, he did most of the strategizing for our method of traversing from one platform to the other, from getting from one end of the room to the other end. And it was some coordinated, like, you know, he goes first and I go under the arm. We practiced this little coordinated dance of going from one little hockey puck to the other, because that was our means of traversal. These not very large foam circles. We just had 2 of them. And it was a lot harder than it looks. And we had to do it fast. So we tested it out a little bit. And it was okay. It was serviceable. It wasn't going to be fast, but it's like, yeah, it kind of works. What the video doesn't show is us getting eliminated. That's why I want to give Matthew Santoro credit. He came up with the idea, I think. Like, he was kind of the brainchild for scooting us forward. So I give him his props for that. But he also cost us the game because he's the one that touched the lava. He fell and his foot touched the lava and he eliminated the 3 of us. So he also takes the blame for it. So I don't want to go too hard on Matthew Santoro because he did do the lion's share of strategizing, but he also cost me the $1 million to give to you guys. So, you know, them's the facts. If it was up to you, what 2 YouTubers would you have picked out of the other 14 players? The smallest ones I wish were on my team. Just the smallest, nimblest, lightest ones. Because Allie had someone on his back and I'm like, that's strategy. That's the fucking strategy, isn't it? Would have done that if I could have.
First 2 teams to get to this side without
So this was a lot harder than it looks. We're given like 2 little foam things to scoot around. And you're like, oh, what's the deal? How hard could that be? How, like, what's the big deal? And the big deal was like 3 fully grown adults maneuvering across 2 tiny little foam things. So much harder than it sounds. The maneuvering while you're handcuffed, by the way, and you're tripping and you're like handcuffed a weird way, so you can only move a certain way. You didn't have total freedom. It was very hard.
Move on. 3, 2.
And it's what ultimately did me in.
If any of your teammates touch the lava,
Graphics
your
were great,
entire
though.
team is eliminated.
Phil DeFranco's team is moving over to one circle together, pushing the next
That's what we should have
forward,
done.
and then moving over.
In hindsight, it looks so simple, right? Just scoot it.
This is crazy.
Just scoot it, dummies.
Meanwhile, Marquez's team is trying to scoot.
Is this track gonna work? Don't go so fast that you end up being the reason.
So look at this. We're doing this like a fucking dance here. We're all just like weave, like you go under, I go over, right? It was effective for about the halfway point, and that's when one of us, I don't want to name names, but that's when one of the Matthews tripped up and sent us all home.
Being the reason someone else instantly wins.
We can take our time a little.
That was a great drone shot. Beautiful drone shot. Oh, are they adding fucking flame effects? That's class. That is class. I didn't notice that in my first watch.
Boys in the back, you gotta catch up, do something drastic. Linus and Marquez.
Right now, go.
Marquez and JJJacksfilms team are way behind.
Oh. Why is the JJJacksfilms team? Why the fuck am I the captain? I didn't come up with this shit. Don't call it JJJacksfilms team. I didn't do shit.
Are you jumping? Oh.
What a finish.
I don't know who it was.
After reviewing the footage,
On this iPad, I have the team.
So you don't even, you didn't see us, spill, eat shit, lose, but we did lose. One of us touched the lava. We all got sent back to the lovely Motrin Lounge, which I think we're about to see.
Sorry, boys. You've been eliminated.
Oh,
Man. Good luck, y'all.
I didn't realize we're still handcuffed. That's funny. Motrin! Motrin Lounge! This video is sponsored by Motrin for all the oldies.
Recharge Lounge, aka where we're holding all the eliminated contestants to tell them they will be playing a part in the final game.
How you guys enjoying?
It was a very sick lounge. It was huge. It's the video doesn't do it justice, but it was enormous. Like opposite all the little holding lockers, they had game consoles, a little basketball arcade game. They had coffee and juices and snacks, and it was gargantuan.
but thanks to our friends at Motrin,
I love it. Why is it glammed up? Why do they bedazzle the fucking Motrin?
they created the Motrin Recharge.
Yeah, look at this. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So these TVs were showing footage from inside the cube, so we could like watch along all the challenges. This ping pong table was the hottest commodity. I could have cleaned up at ping pong, but I never got the opportunity. There was always a big ass line. Okay, so we're gonna skip a little bit.
And next.
Okay, so they're doing this like chip challenge thing. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. There's not really much to say here. Then they make Minecraft houses. So it's the final 3. So it's Allie, Jelly, and Phil DeFranco. They end up being in the final 3. Now, Jelly, I don't know terribly well. Allie, I know a little too well. Not him, not the person. Like, I don't know anything about, like, I'm sure he's a sweetheart in real life in person, but like, we've discussed Allie as a reactor multiple times on the JJJacksfilms channel. And his reactions are what many could consider to be subpar. Also in the top 3 is my boy, Phil DeFranco. Very flattering still. Sorry, Phil. So, all of us losers in the Motrin Lounge who have been eliminated hours and hours and hours ago, no one's left yet because they need all of the eliminated YouTubers to come back to vote for their favorite Minecraft house, because they make all 3 of the finalists build physical embodiments of Minecraft houses. Then we all go in one by one and judge like which one is the best of the 3. I'm going to tell you guys right now, even before we knew what the challenge was, there were many of us whispering amongst ourselves, oh, it's got to be Phil, right? Like we were all thinking like it's got to be Phil DeFranco. He's the real OG of the 3 here. But of course, it was tricky because it wasn't a popularity contest. We were voting on the merits of how good their physical Minecraft house was. I will say this though, thankfully, out of the 3 I saw, I did like Phil's the best. Now, I don't know shit about Minecraft, but his was like the largest by volume. My little speech that I try to give, I was like, gentlemen, you have turned all 3 of these Minecraft houses into homes. I'm compliment sandwiching them all. But then I'm like, but Phil, yours is the only one with an actual bed, blah, blah, blah. So I give it to Phil. So yeah, Phil makes the best house.
Give it for the. This is Jelly. 0. No more.
Yeah, look at that. There. Okay, here you go. here you go. So on the right is Jelly's house. 12 o'clock, this is Ali A's house. And then here's Phil's house on the left. It looks like a fucking McMansion compared to the other two. And I'm like, that I gotta give it to Phil. Bigger is better in my world. You know, like that actually looks like a house I could, you know, get horizontal in. So that's why I don't feel bad throwing my vote to Phil. It's like, no, honestly, objectively, that is the Minecraft house I would actually want to live in. So I'm very, very glad that Phil won. So they're tallying up the votes.
Going for Ali?
Yeah.
Others liked Phil's connection with his son.
I gotta go with the feels, dude.
That means a lot to me.
I'm gonna go Phil as well. Like the story, just like it's just so touching. Like with your son, you built this thing, and he's gonna see this video, and yeah.
I think out of all the 3 builds, I like Jelly. So Jelly?
You are my first vote, my brother.
Yeah, you got my vote.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
What's funny is Jimmy kind of gave Jelly a lot of shit for getting 1 vote. And we were all backstage going, Jimmy didn't have to go that hard on Jelly. Like, god damn.
Jelly has 1, so honestly, Jelly, you could probably just leave with them.
Like, what the fuck?
Listen, calm down now, Jimmy, all right? Let me stick it out to the end.
Okay.
Like, I would kill myself, actually.
I was like, okay, I need to do something unique to try and stand out.
Voted.
I know, but, you know, and it didn't work out.
But Phil and Ali A were virtually tied.
I gotta give it to Ali A.
I pick Phil.
Ali A has got this in the bag.
And I have to give it to Philip.
Yeah, so like my little whole speech, you know, everyone's like, it's really sweet, like how you related this with your son. And I'm just like, it's a big house. It's got a bed I can lie down in. Win. Okay, so here's the moment Phil wins.
Philip DeFranco! What?
So confetti, they have all of us rush the stage.
Thank you. Oh, you guys are great.
And a lot of us are really happy that Phil won. I sure was. But we were all so happy. Look at that, he's getting lifted up. What a champion.
That's crazy. I can't believe you did this.
I can't believe it either. I was almost out on the first challenge.
Yeah. How are you gonna give away the $1 million to your subscribers?
We're gonna do 20,000 50 times.
20,050 times.
Hey guys, before you leave the video,
Which I think is a great way to do it. So there you go. That's most of the story of my second time in the MrBeast Cube for a chance to win $1 million for my subscribers, which once again did not pan out. So all in all, it was a very cool experience. I'm glad I got to be a part of it. It was really fun seeing old friends. Although I do, like, as fun as it was seeing so many people in the space that I've collabed with and used to hang out with, especially at VidCon, as lovely as that was, I'm a little upset at myself for not winning the $1 million for you guys, because I had plans, man. I'm glad it went to Philly of all people, you know, but I'm not glad that I lost it for you guys again, because I had all these plans. I really wanted to not just fund, but really like give away like prizes for like a film festival, right? Whether it's like a 48-hour film festival or something more themed. It would be really fun to give away like prizes, grants, whatever that would look like for multiple film festivals, or maybe hold like an awards show, you know, and give the money to creators, deserving creators in that way. I think that would be really cool. But I didn't win the $1 million. But honestly, I want to hold an award show anyway. Yeah. It's time for a new awards show. An awards show for creators, by creators. And I don't need $1 million to put it together. I just need you. I am opening up nominations for the Creator Awards, a brand new awards show where you all get to write in your nominations. That's right. I invite every creator watching this to nominate themselves for their own award, whether it's a jokey, silly award, like worst thumbnail, or something that tries a little harder, like best use of green screen. I want to make a new type of award show that's equal parts unpredictable and funny and weird and silly, but also actually honors really good creators, so that you come for the weird awards, such as video most likely to age horribly or worst moment for your mom to walk in on, but you stay for other awards like best editing, coolest original song, best overall creator, best hidden gem. And I think that could be really fun. But we need nominations. I want you to clickbait yourself, okay? Whether it's an older video of yours or a brand new one, or maybe you're making a video just for this thing, it doesn't matter. But however you do it, I want you to write in a nomination that kind of is a clickbaited version of your work, like best blank, worst blank, most blank. Clickbait your work in such a way so that I and my team see your nomination and go, ooh, because we're going to see the nominations before we see links to anything. That's going to stand out. Nominate yourself. This is not the time to be modest. This is not the time to be shy, especially if you don't want to do a jokey nomination. If you're like, fuck you, I'm better than this. Like, I'm not going to do a cutesy little thing. I'm going to say like best creator that's been slept on. Is that you? Let us know. Nominate yourself with best creator who's been slept on. Give yourself a nomination. Maybe you'll be featured in our experimental awards show. Good luck.